Jesus and Lucifer. The secret code of the morning star revealed. The monopoly of light. You have been conditioned to fear the dark, but the true masterpiece of the system was teaching you to fear the wrong light. Imagine living in a world where the very source of your internal guidance was rebranded as a lethal sin, a system error programmed to keep you dependent on an external server. This is the ultimate heist of the soul, the hijacking of the morning star frequency. They told you there is a cosmic war between a savior and a fallen one. But what if they are two sides of the same encryption key, one used to lock the door and the other to sell you a fake entrance? The Vatican knows that if you decode the 2 Peter 1:19, their entire architecture of control collapses. It's time to hack the light. The Morning Star Protocol, the duality malware. Welcome to the Dystopian Bible. Today, we aren't analyzing verses. We are deconstructing the software of salvation. For millennia, the term morning star has been a linguistic battlefield. In the book of Revelation, Jesus claims the title. In Isaiah, the world points to Lucifer. This is not a contradiction, it is a source code overlap. The system created a duality malware to keep your mind trapped in a loop of good versus evil, preventing you from seeing the raw energy behind the symbol. Every word planted in the canon was designed to make you look outward, while the true morning star is a biological frequency vibrating inside your own DNA. Peter 1:19, the encryption key. Let's look at the verse the system tries to bury in literalism. We also have the prophetic word made more sure, as a lamp shining in a dark place until the day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts. Read that again with dystopian honesty. It doesn't say the star rises in the sky. It says it rises in your hearts. This is the truth shock. The second coming isn't a historical event, it's a hardware upgrade of the human consciousness. The Vatican silences this frequency because a humanity with an internal morning star is a humanity that no longer needs a middleman. The internal light is the only threat the system cannot contain. The original sin reboot, the crime of waking up. In the Dystopian Bible, the original sin was never about an apple. It was about the unauthorized activation of the internal light. The system rebranded your inner light as the true original sin, because self-sovereignty is the ultimate virus to their power structure. They gave the title of Morning Star to a fallen entity to make you recoil in fear from your own brilliance. They turned the portal of light into a pit of darkness. By associating your highest potential with the adversary, they ensured you would police your own mind, killing your awakening before it could even boot up. The Vatican Firewall. Why has this been hidden? Because the institutionalized nutshell version of the Bible is a firewall. It was designed to prevent the Morning Star Protocol from executing in the masses. If you realize that the frequency of Christ and the archetype of the Lightbringer are pointing to the same revolutionary spark within you, the walls of the church and the state crumble. They need you to believe the light is a gift you receive from them, not a birthright you activate yourself. You are living in a spiritual blackout, and they are charging you for the candles. Hacking the inner symbolism. To hack the system, you must reclaim the symbol. The morning star is the planet Venus, the light that appears just before the sun, announcing the end of the night. It is the frequency of the precursor. When the Bible tells you to wait for the morning star to rise in your heart, it is telling you to become the precursor of your own reality. The dystopian code breaks when you stop asking for permission to shine. You are not a broken vessel, you are a deactivated star. The awakening of the sovereign light. The finality of this script is to trigger your internal reboot. The literal interpretation is the anesthetic. The symbolic revelation is the adrenaline. If you want to survive the dystopian era, you must integrate the banished light. The morning star is the signal of the end of the religious night and the beginning of the human day. Only when you recognize that your inner light was never a sin, but the original design, will the system lose its grip on your soul. The final frequency. The system wants you to believe the war is in the heavens, but the battlefield is your perception. The Bible is a living organism, and this specific code, the code of the morning star, is the key to the exit. You can continue to wait for a light in the clouds, or you can activate the one in your blood. The dystopian world is built on your shadows. The second you shine, the illusion vanishes. The question is no longer who the morning star is. The question is, are you ready to let it rise in you? The code has been bypassed, but the activation requires your hand. If you felt the frequency of the morning star shattering the system error of your mind, do not let the firewall close again. Subscribe to the Dystopian Bible to keep hacking the sacred narrative, hit the notification bell to remain synchronized with the truth, and comment below. The star is rising. Desperte. The light is no longer a sin.